What's up guys, I'm Sebastian with Tundra Lifestyle, and today we will be driving from our warehouse here in Orem about 2.5 hours down to Moab, Utah. So basically the idea is we live close enough to Moab that we're gonna try to get in the car now, drive all the way down there, hit a trail, and come back and be back here in time to have dinner with our families.
What's up guys, I'm Stetson, Briskbill on Instagram. Today we're taking out the trucks. We're gonna be doing chicken corners in Moab. I've never done that trail before and I'm super excited. All right, so we're gonna be bringing two 3rd Gen Tundras with us today. We have my Briskbill Terra Tundra, it's a 2024 TRD Pro. And then we have our shop build. This is also a TRD Pro, it's a 2022 in the Lunar Rock.
It's about 6:12 a.m. right now. We are gonna go down, run a few trails, have an epic day, and then make it back home for dinner so we can be with our families. It's gonna be awesome. All right, so right now it is 6:30 a.m., so it's still dark. We're about to go through a pretty big canyon pass. And something that Diodynamics has done super well with their lighting is this backlight feature. So all their new light bars, all their ditch light, fog lights, they have this backlight feature. So sometimes, it's obviously not street legal to just blind people and put your light bars full blast on the road. So sometimes you want to have that backlight feature. It also just looks really good. So I just run it all day and night because it's also SA/DOT compliant on the road. So the lights, they're like a low watt being put out, or low lumens. But right now we're going through a canyon pass, and to have these backlights shining is actually a really good safety measure as well. So, but we're all car people, so it also just looks really good. So when I have, right now we're running the fogs on the backlight, the ditch light on the backlight, and my 7-link crossbar, or my 7-link light bar also is on the backlight. So going down the road, it looks pretty cool, but it also adds extra visibility. It cuts through some fog we're going to go through as well. Alright guys, we just arrived here in Moab, Utah. Made good time. It is 9:45 a.m. It's a little cold, windy, but as you know, trucks, they are drinking gas on this way up with it being windy. So we're gassing up, hitting the trails right now. If you've come to Moab, you always enter and hit this Maverick gas station. It's just what you do. It's adventure's first stop. So we always hit the Maverick, get a bunch of treats, get our drinks, and heading out.
Bro, I've heard that those are really good, but honestly, I like Red Bull. Red Bull's great. Red Bull, if you want to sponsor me, I'm in. But there's so many other drinks that I like. I'll drink a NOS all day long.
Stetson, you've got your Terra Tundra TRD Pro in the Red Rocks, and it looks so good with the Red Rock background. How are you feeling about it?
I like it. It's in its natural element.
All right, guys, we are down in Moab, Utah with 8 different builds to hit a trail today. Right behind me, we have 4Runner Nate's 5th Gen 4Runner build. Right next to that is 4Runner Connor's build. That's also the 4Runner Lifestyle flagship build. Go one over, we've got Tacoma Carson's 3rd Gen Tacoma that just got revamped and built like this. Right next to that, Briskbill's TRD Pro Tundra, fully built out. Right after that, we have 4Runner Cooper's build. We've been doing a build series about that. Next to that is the Tundra Lifestyle flagship build. It looks totally great. Next to that is Tacoma Colby's 4th Gen Tacoma that is completely built out. And finally, we have 4Runner Kai's built out 5th Gen 4Runner. We are so stoked to get all 8 of these rigs down here on the trail. Come with us.
All right, guys, we are about 20 minutes into the trail right now. Had to take a stop because this view is absolutely insane. The trail is going right along this cliff face, and there's a stream underneath going, and it's just one of those views where you got to stop and take a look because it is absolutely incredible. It's warmed up. The weather is awesome. About to start shedding layers because it feels so good. Yeah, if you take a look right here, this huge, massive face of red rock, it looks so cool. It has a bunch of lichen growing on it and a bunch of, you know, black sediment. Little funny quick story. My brother at Forerunner Connor, when I was a kid, told me all those black streaks were from dinosaurs leaning over and taking dumps over the rocks, and it's stained. So yeah, so that's actually dinosaur poop on there.
All right, super windy. As you can see, it's really hard to see anything. This is why chase lights are super important even in the daylight.
I actually haven't been on this trail ever. I've explored, you know, a lot of this area quite a bit, but this trail is a new one for me, and so it's always fun getting out on a new one and seeing different rock formations and taking the whole crew out here.
I broke a roll of mine and did something sketchy. I walked down onto that thing.
This little rock right here, this pedestal?
I didn't look all the way around the whole thing, and everyone was like screaming on the radio. But if you look over from this side, it's just completely hollow on the bottom end of it. I had no idea. Like very close to dying. It doesn't look like.
Dude, you can actually see.
Sandstone's not strong at all.
Dude, if you like get down here, you can see there's actually a gap between the sandstones. So it's like.
That was the dumbest thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
Just finished the scenic part of the trail. Super cool little technical area where you go up some rock features, and then all of a sudden you got to turn the corner and you go up this sand hill. All of a sudden everything's turning into like nice soft brown sand, which is so cool. And apparently up here we're gonna hit a cool sand dune and really put the trucks to use. I gotta say though, everything made it up fine, but man, that new 4th gen Tacoma and the Tundras with those turbos just killed it up. So much fun that Colby had to go down, retry it again in 2-wheel drive, and yeah, go ahead and hear that K&N cool air intake because it is insane. But so far, such a fun day. Now it's gonna be fun to go rip around on sand. The cars have been killing it. We have not passed one car this entire time. It's been absolutely amazing.
Hold on, boys.
There's a jumper car. We're driving cars on a Mars tonight. We're blasting off to the stars tonight. We wanna go, go. We wanna go, go.
right, guys, we made it to our final destination. We're here at Catacomb Rock. This is a super cool spot because all this is just a bunch of rocks that have over time have had so much wind and erosion on them that they've created these awesome little caves and arches. So we're gonna go mess around in here for a while, kind of post up, and then we are gonna loop and head back down to a local food spot here in Moab. But yeah, so far this has been such a cool trail, and it ends on a really cool spot with all these red rock formations. This is so cool. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Is it?
Very surprising how far it goes in, and it's so dark. Way back here in the back, and you keep thinking I'm at the very end, and you go around another corner, and there's more and more and more.
This is so cool. Wow.
Alright, so in my Tundra, there's a button here that says view, and if you click that, it pulls up a bunch of cameras. So this is really nice off-roading because we have a front view. We have a view over the tires. You can see I got some mud on there. Off the back tires, and also the bed of the truck. There's also another part where you can put it in auto, and it'll light up every single time you get close to an object. And then the last one is this live mode. It'll show the sides and the front, and when you go into 4-wheel drive or 4-low, this will just automatically pop up. But I love it for off-roading.
We just got done with the trail day. It was epic. No one got hurt. Everyone got back safely. We are now going to enjoy some tacos from El Tapatio here in Moab. Best Mexican food here. And that's a wrap. It was awesome. After this, we're going to head back home. We should be back at about...
What time is it right now?
Right now it's 4:36. Probably eat here 45 minutes and then a 3-hour drive back. So, yeah.
Alright guys, we just had dinner. It's about a 3-hour drive. I know we're all pretty tired, so let's hit the road.
I'm so tired.
Okay, we are currently at 13 hours, 12 minutes. It's been a long one, but it's been super fun. We're on to our next energy drink of the day.
How many have you had today?
I've had 3. This will be number 4 for me.
I've had 3. This will also be number 4, which I wasn't gonna grab one. But I'm like, if Sebastian grabs one, I'm grabbing one. We're in it together. So this will be my 4, but I am so tired. Power nap in the Tundra while Jordan drove for like 30 minutes, and now he said he's tired, so he's gonna take a power nap while I drive. So we should be good.
I am grabbing my second for the day. Juneberry Red Bull. Amazing. The best one.
Mama Magic 6. These go hard. They're slept on. But I think the word's getting out. Rockstar recoveries, non-carbonated, like it really gives me a kick when I need it.
You are the only person I've ever seen that drinks nice.
I know, seriously.
I'm convinced that I'm the only one that's kept them in business since 2001.
All right, guys, this is our last fill up right now. The way it works, Moab sits up down here. We're now at the top of this summit right here. It's called Soldier Summit. It is 10 degrees and tons of snow and pretty cold. So we're now gonna drop down into the valley, you know, in Utah Valley where the headquarters are, and get the trucks parked and everything cleaned up at the warehouse. All right, guys, we made it back. It's 9:55 p.m. The timer has it at 16 hours. Last year we did this trip, it was 18 hours, so we shed 2 hours of time, but we are tired. We're running off the fumes right now and a lot of caffeine. But it was an epic trip. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
So, Bassie, how are we feeling? It's been 18 hours, and you've been, in one day, you came from this very warehouse to Moab and back to this warehouse. How are we feeling?
It was a lot, and I'm heavily caffeinated right now. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I showed you guys that I was getting my 4th energy drink at the gas station. I ended up with 5, and yeah, don't tell my girlfriend that. That would not be good. But it was a long day, but it was so much fun. We got to all get out, all get in our trucks, and go have the funnest day. Really, the biggest thing about all this is like the just camaraderie, the brotherhood of like getting us all together. We go out, we have fun, we hit the trails. It's memories that last a lifetime. My favorite part of the whole trip was right after we came off of this big peak, there was probably like a 2 to 3 mile section of just smooth burn road, and it was like go like 35, 40 miles an hour, and you just cruised, and it was smooth, and it felt incredible. In our 4Runner, it was so much fun. That, for me, going high speeds off-road, that's the top.
We want to keep doing these. If there's any destinations you would recommend we go to, put them down in the comments below, but we appreciate you watching this. I hope you enjoyed.